Pat Olson alongside USF head coach Chris Gerlufsen as we approach the start of the Dons basketball season. You have 11 guys back from last year, that team that went to the tournament, but you bring in 4 new players. Start off with the graduate transfers, guys that are going to bring you some experience.
Yeah, we wanted to stay as old as possible as a staff, and I think that's the way of college basketball at this point. Teams that have been able to stay old have been able to sustain success. So that was key for us when we dove into the transfer portal, was adding 2 just quality veteran guys who have played a lot of minutes in college basketball. And Tyrell Roberts from Washington State achieved at a great level there last year, close to 14 points a game. A guy who can play the point, can play off the ball, and is just a pit bull. He has a great way about him. I think he's going to be a voice and a leader for this group. And just he's about all the right things. And so I'm super excited about him. And then you had Tony Rochak, who's another graduate transfer from UC San Diego, and was very well coached at UC San Diego and is going to really mesh well into our system. He's a versatile front court player that can play multiple different positions and has a unique skill set that I think is going to, really fit into how we play from an offensive standpoint. So another guy who's 15, 16 points a game in the Big West, and guys who have produced at the Division I level, and we will be counting on them to do the same for us, heading into this year.
And you have a couple of younger recruits as well.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to stay old, and we were fortunate to do that, but I also wanted to, in our staff, we wanted to add guys who have multiple years of play. So we have our 2 graduate transfers, and then you add Marcus Williams, who has 3 years of play from Texas A&M, a former Mountain West Freshman of the Year while he was at Wyoming, and a guy who started just about every game at Texas A&M this past year. So having the chance to be able to work with him as a point guard for 3 years, makes me and our staff feel really good about the future of the program. And then you add Saba Gigiberia, 7'1" kid who is transferring in from Georgia Tech, another guy with 3 years of play, and really hasn't even started to scratch the surface in terms of what he can be as a player. He's a big who can dribble, pass, and shoot, and as you know, we like bigs who can pass, and he has the ability to do that. So I think he will be a really unique player for us as he continues to get stronger and matures.
All right, along with Coach Gerlufsen, Pat Olson on USFDons.com.